So hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Anything channel. Please remember to like and subscribe, of course. And well, I've liked this Jazza channel, so let's go and see. Magic markers, yeah. Are you sure of those? What? World's biggest art box. Art from ink blots. Let's play Passe Parto. Is this? Yes, Passe Parto from Around the World in 80 Days. Okay, I even like animation. Okay. Can we go higher? Pro artist was a new artist. This should be it. Yeah, turning boards into pictures. That's it. Yeah, I love cricket. See it. What's going on?
G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today I'm going to be trying to...
Lord, sir. Let's replay it. There, that's the intro. It's now only Jazza.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today I'm going to be trying to turn small words into small pictures. Does that make sense? It sort of makes sense. We'll make it make sense. So I'm sure a bunch of you have seen either in Facebook little videos or on YouTube, just fun little videos where people take a word like dog and turn the word dog into a picture of a dog. And I think that looks really fun. I think it can be tricky, but I feel like we can do this. I feel like it's something we can accomplish, and we're going to use some different words than the cliche stuff. So I have no idea what words we're going to be working with, and I haven't practiced or planned any of this out. But
Okay.
This is going to be terrible. So we're going to start off nice and slow with a 3-letter word. By the way, this is a family-friendly channel. So we're going to try and keep this all reasonably on the up and up. So our first word, okay, someone says cow. So let's give this a go.
Cow.
This is bound to be bad. The question is, how much of this should be like uppercase or lowercase? Okay, so this is our first word. I already don't know what to do. Ooh, wait, these look like udders. They're too high up and over here. This should be easy because cows have spots, right? So in theory, I can go like, cows have tails? I think they do. They have little tails. Now I have to Google what a cow looks like. Cow. Yep, okay. So
What does a cow look like?
They have sort of long ones with a floof at the end. Now don't judge me compared to the videos you've seen on Facebook and stuff. These people have obviously practiced and planned their execution of these transitions while I'm improvising them. So clearly superior. There's the cow floof. Its foot is up like this, and its head is and there's a horn. Oh no. Here's a foot like that. There's another foot. And there's some grass. Okay. Alright, let's add our outlines. There's the cow floof, right? Yeah. Ooh.
Give it an outline and
Hard out. Facebook. That's the leg at the back. And here's the grass. Is eating the grass. He's munching on it. His cheeks are full. And the circle just looks really weird. I'm gonna add a tummy. There's a cow tummy with the udders poking out down there. Clearly, if you look in Webster's dictionary and you look up cow, I think you would get a picture that looks a little something like this. Webster's dictionary of cow. That's the image. Whoa! Someone says that's a bull. You're not wrong. Doesn't matter. That was our warning. Let's go with another 3-letter word. I think a little bit more of an adjustment period. Warm up to this. So hit me, people. Someone says gun. That could be fun. All right, let's do that. Ready? Lowercase or uppercase. we should just go with only uppercase. It seems so much easier than it was when we used it. Oh, I have no idea. This is a head of some sort. This is the torso. This is an arm. Oh my goodness. Going down like this. Oh, yeah, look at this. Okay, so that's a leg. This is like a sniper. They're like laying down. Even though I'm not drawing a gun. But I am drawing someone holding a gun. That counts. There you go. This could be like the... I don't know the words for the shoulder. It looks a bit awkward. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's something. We started off family friendly, but we're keeping it family friendly because this is a super soaker gun. Yeah, right? And this guy he's really happy and he's blushing. He's got a bow in his hair and he's just been to Disneyland, so he's wearing Mickey Mouse ears. His sleeves rolled up. Okay, there's the shoulder bit. I didn't know super soakers came in like the sniper form factor. It's like a pressure hose. That'd be fun. I feel like there should be a super soaker. There's a hose. There you go. See, we're still family friendly. It's a super soaker, and if it's not clear enough, let's fill it up with water. Okay, how's that? Okay, admittedly, that's a very roundabout, convoluted execution of the gun. Let's move on. I'm ruining this. Let's do one more three-letter word before we move on. I need to get my mojo going. This one says owl, pie, bug, fox, goat. That's 4 letters. Boy, rat, ice. Key. Key should be an easy one. Alright, I got this. I'll tell you why it's easy. Because I can just draw an array of keys like this. There you go. There's one key. Here's another. Ready? He's got a key ring. I suppose it should be the word keys because there's multiple of them. It still counts. This is like a key to an alien spacecraft. Okay, don't question it. All right, mission accomplished. Let's move on to 4-letter words because it's only going to get better. Help me out, Twitch. I can't think of
Oh,
myself.
please.
Boob. It's a good one. At least it's easy. For reasons that stand no explanation. But we're going to keep this family friendly. No matter what, swear to God. Surf. Okay, let's try that. Alright, surf. Got a bit of space. Okay, well, here we go. What's this? It's a surfboard. That's right, children. Is that what a surfboard looks like? And over here, there's a wave. Okay, something like that. We're on the beach. There you go, that's the coast. And the R and F are sort of redundant. Oh, wait. Here's an umbrella, like this. Or is it a bit more like triangle? There you go. Okay, here's an esky behind the umbrella. What do you call it in America? A cooler bath. And here, the R is a surfer dude, obviously. On the horizon. This is cheering up better than I expected. I have pretty low expectations for myself when I'm doing this. How is this a surfer dude? Oh, I know. Sitting in the sand. There you go. Bent over. His hands resting on his knee and his head eclipsed by... Oh, wait, no. I'm creating this. I can do it in front of both things. He's looking a bit awkward. I feel like the line work should fix it though. So it's a bit long. Surfer people have sunglasses because they're cool and messy hair in a careless and endearing manner. Collared shirt because apparently... Wait, no. That bit of the art is supposed to be... He's wearing multiple layers of clothing because I guess he's sad that... It does legitimately look depressed. It's winter.
I'm sad.
How's that? That's not bad. It's a little depressing, but it's probably the best so far. I feel like we need one more thing, just for context. This is a sign of the surfboard because on this beach there's no surfing allowed, which I guess negates the word surf. Moving on. Okay, taking another word from Twitch, we're going to stick to another 4-letter word. What do we have? Draw. I like it. Thematic.
Draw. With the let.
Okay, well this is pretty straightforward, right?
So he has to draw with the word draw. Seems impossible to me. He just drew. He just.
The rest I don't know. Oh man, this is difficult. This is a person wearing glasses. Very weird shaped glasses. Wait, no. This girl, because her hairline comes in front of her face, there you go, is from The Simpsons apparently, is holding a massive pencil, far too large for any reasonable person. Not when you're really into drawing. It's not. It looks like Millhouse.
I'm really not into The Simpsons.
An easel. This bit pokes out. It's funny. It's still an easel, okay? Suspend your disbelief. Alright, set our line. Yeah. This is quality content. Alright.
Mm.
Cream of the crop of YouTube art. It looks like a weird mix of Millhouse and someone from Bob's Burgers. Don't know what that line there is. Puffy sleeves for some reason. They drew a stick for it. Yeah, alrighty. Hey, that turned out alright. Not bad. I feel like
Yeah,
with
not
each
bad.
new piece,
Yeah, not bad.
my skills and probably further disappointing. Alright, I'm getting confident. Let's move on to 5 letters. We have candy. That's cool. That's probably an easy one. Maybe that's our easy 5-letter word to start. I say easy because much like the keys one, these can just all be turned into pieces of candy. There you go, there's a lollipop. This is it's one of those like barley sugar things. There's that. This is a pencil. Because I can't think of it. It's a candy pencil. That's a pencil made of candy. I can do that. It's not a pencil. It's a piece of Toblerone, and the N is candy corn. 2 pieces.
Oh,
conveniently
no.
labeled to each other like that.
Why
Is
couldn't he make the A the candy corn? Jazza. Oh, this is an old video. 2017. Sorry, but why couldn't you just make the A the candy corn?
like the orange chocolate? There's the rest of the book here. This is one slice of orange chocolate. You know what I'm talking about? It's a thing. It's orange flavored chocolate, and it comes in the shape of orange. Because if there's anything you want when you're eating chocolate, it's to pretend that it's fruit, so that you don't feel bad about your choices. There's the orange chocolate. It's your Toblerone. I don't know what that random line is. It's a piece of nougat in the top. And you got a lollipop. There you go. Hey, that's all worked. And it doesn't even look like I was taking the easy road. That looks like one of the clever Facebook ones, right? Don't know why I'm still looking at it. We're going to do another 5-letter word. This will be interesting. This is a 5-letter word you should be very familiar with. It's a little obnoxious, but it's consistent. I feel like I should...
Jazza. His own name. He wants to draw himself.
Very creepily and asymmetrically. I don't know why I have a big frown on my face. That is definitely my nose, by the way. If you look closely, you can see it. In fact, let's just do a quick overlay. See it? You see it now? It's the same. It's basically the same. It's my unibrow as well. Don't know what to do with the rest of this. Oh, there's a pencil! Oh my god, there's 2 pencils! This is too easy! Oh man, it's fantastic!
Jazza holds
Oh,
pencils.
that's amazing. Couldn't ask for it any better. We've got one really long arm back here. Tell you what, I'm going to do the line work now of the stuff I know is going to work, and then I'm going to come back to the Z's because there's my unibrow, there's my hand, holding the first pencil. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is pure magic. This is my very stretched out left arm. Very long left arm. I don't know if you've noticed. That's the part I know. That's the part I'm confident. Not quite sure what to do with the Z's. Maybe it's like lightning emitting from my pencil. Oh, there we go. I feel like I need to colour this one in. I'm weirdly proud of this. There we go. There's my skin tone. Got my go-to red shirt that I've never worn before, but apparently is just in every single iteration of my avatar. True story, the red shirt that my avatar wears is based on a shirt that I wore when I first drew my avatar that one time. I've never worn since. That's some shadow. I love how perfect the nose is. How perfectly bulbous and obnoxious it is. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at
Yep.
that.
Pen.
Last but not least, our lightning
Okay. Pencil. Done.
yellow. Oh my god.
Really, his jokes make me laugh too.
This is just perfect. This is perfect. I love it.
Okay. And sorry, but I'm actually just reacting to his videos. If you're thinking that this is copyright.
This is the best one. Ah, it's great because I mean obviously this represents me because my art is clearly electrifying, as is my content. I'm feeling
Yes, it is electrifying. It just attracts me like a magnet attracts another magnet.
a little overconfident. I feel like we need to finish with a 6-letter word. I'm going to regret this. Why is that so perfect? Oh my god. I love it. 6-letter word. We can do this. Monkey. So this is monkey. That's a good one. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put this to a vote. I'll write them next to my cow. Alright. So we got monkey, castle, waffle, dragon, London. I feel that's a good list. Alright, it's time for the verdict. You ready? And the winner is dragon. Cool. Let's do this. Our final word is going to be... Well, here's a pencil. Sorry.
There are too many pencils.
Very easy to fall back on. I was so confident up until I wrote the word dragon. Alright, I think I've got it. Our friend from before, our Millhouse Bob's Burgers character, has become an adventurer. I feel like any word with DR is just going to be
Really?
this person just looking awkward and just showing up into whatever's happening. They're wearing a helmet because she's a knight. There you go. There's the helmet. This isn't an adventure. This is the head of a dragon opening its mouth. The dragon's sort of curled up wearing slippers.
Slipper.
Yeah! Don't know what the O is. I got it. Okay. The O is a person and he's sticking his hands up. He's like, help me, help me. This is the prince being rescued by an adventurer. Oh, this is alright. I feel like we should
Okay, that looks great.
colour this one too. Some spikes on the dragon. There we go. I don't know why the dragon's wearing slippers. Probably because that part of G is really weird to turn into anything. I need rescuing. The dragon's got me, and the dragon's just not letting me go. But not.
Yeah, Jazza can imitate any voice in the world. Truly any voice in the world.
Hurting me really. I'm just uncomfortable and I'm late for supper. There you go. Oh, legendary. It's sort of, I mean, I guess the image is more taken up by our what's her name? Milherga. Alright, let's colour this.
Milburger of Milburger. I don't understand that.
Tim, this needs colour. It's the hair colour. Obviously, yellow skin. This other person has human skin, so our Milherga character just is terribly jaundiced. Isn't particularly living in the Simpsons universe or anything. Okay? Right. Milherga sort of weirdly suits the name of medieval adventurer, but with an accent. Like, I'm Milherga, yeah. So that's sensitive to the culture that I don't really get on. French accent. There you go. Hey, not bad. I feel like
Yeah, not bad.
gives a lot of context to my horrible attempts at turning these into action scenarios. This isn't bad. You know, we.
Yeah, thanks to Jazza for this video, and hope you liked it. Maybe we should do another. Really, somebody really commented what I thought. N into candy corn when A could have been candy corn, sir. Okay, real money is drawing paper. Really, anything by his goon.
I'm going to take a raid. I mean, who wears this crap? I mean, admittedly, it would look more impressive if it were $101 bills. That's probably why. Yeah, it's less dramatic. Sure. Now, look, I may not have a lot of notes, but I have all the ones that count. Boom! $1. Boom! $5. Boom! $10. $20. $50. And of course, good old. Now, believe it or not, I am not whipping these out to flex. As much as you guys know I love to flex. Now, I've actually always wanted to corrupt currency, but it is actually illegal to deface legal currency. But this is US currency, and I'm in Australia. So what are you going to do about it? And recently in my trip to the US, I was very careful to save one of every kind of note so that I could come back and make this video, even though it's against the law in America. I'm such a bloody rebel. Wait, is that every note? This is a $2 bill! No! That's okay. It's okay because I've got 2 more $1 bills, so let's just pretend That counts as a $2 bill. It doesn't. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm making this video, so that's that. But we're going to start off with the $1 bills. I have a couple of practice ones. So we're going to be a bit rough and reckless with our first dollar bill, just to essentially swatch on it and see how it reacts to different art material. Starting off with a Sharpie. It absorbs. Does it go through? That is not bleeding. Wow. I feel like they should make sketchbooks out of this stuff. Let's go a bit juicier. Let's go to my brush pen. Really juicify it. Lay it down. Nothing. Why has no one made sketchbooks out of this paper? In fact, I want to know what type of paper US currency is made of. It's not paper, it's made of cotton linen material. 75% cotton, 25% linen. Can I get detailed? Let's see. We've got our fine liners here. That's going down fine. Let's go with a sketchy pencil now. We have my Prismacolor Color Erase. That's holding the pencil material pretty well. Now let's move on to some alcohol markers. Now this will be interesting because I would love to add a lot of colours and get really playful. Oh! But will it blend? That's the question. You ready?
Will it blend? That is the question.
Let's try and do a nice blended gradient between pink and green. That's actually blending really nicely. And is it bleeding through? Oh, it is bleeding through a little bit. Okay, good to know. We're learning our materials. I think we need to try a few different whiteouts or white pens to sort of see how we can paint over or modify some of the actual visual assets. Let's start with a paint marker, just drawing over that, see how it goes over the darker areas. Probably build up layers and fully cover areas. It looks quite stark white though, I'm sure all of these will. That creates a much thicker overlay and hides everything underneath it, and I'm sure these will do much the same. So that's going to cover broader areas pretty quickly, and so this, although that's quite thick and streaky. And then last but not least, let's see what some of these colours look like on top of the whiteout, on top of our notes. Actually, that looks not too bad. So there it is, that's my finished swatch page. All these materials are going down really uniquely. They do result in something that looks really cool. Speaking of something that results in looking really cool, and Mr. Washington's going to back me up here, because if you're looking to make a website that looks really cool, you need look no further than Wix, the sponsor of this video. What a bloody transition that was. Wix is the sponsor of this video, but they also are my #1 recommendation for you guys if you're looking to build a website, and the best part is it doesn't even cost you one of these. They probably wouldn't accept it anyway. It's officially no longer legal tender when you vandalize it, so luckily you don't even have to try. There are so many amazing ways you can build a website. You could start off with one of their many thousands of free templates, or you can start from scratch. You can use Wix's advanced design interface to have one built for you based around exactly what you want your website to look like or serve as. It really is hard for me to fit in the sponsor spot how much I want to advocate for Wix, because I
Okay, now we skip to 2019.
myself in a number of different ways. The Wix platform actually saves me money in doing different email marketing, in serving products, in having email contacts and FAQs. The way they handle storage and security and hosting and everything is just so simple. And you can get started today by signing up to Wix and build your dream website and see how much you love the platform. I recommend it, and I know you're going to love it. I want to thank, of course, Wix for sponsoring this video. Once again, the link to them is in the description. This is a message, Mr. Washington. Well, there you have it. We've officially vandalized our 2 spare dollar notes. Now we only have the actual notes that will eventually be our artworks. Now I'm going to work on the character sides of these notes, but what it's time to do now is to jump into
Character size, I didn't even know that.
creating some artwork based on these beautiful templates. I want to get fancy and schmancy along the way, but we're going to start off nice and simple and work our way up. Starting off with the humble, crumbly. Let's get started. So we start off with good old George Washington, the ever-loved and ever-used $1 bill. And I thought, you know what, the bill here already has a bit of a theme going on. We've got a little bit of foliage and greenery around, so I thought, why not really green it up? You know what I'm saying? With a with a marrow.
Okay, my Tibu just gave me a chocolate. Short for Tina Bua means aunt. Okay, let's have it.
Marijuana. I know you might think that sounds controversial, but back in the day, marijuana or hemp was used for many different things, like rope and probably smoking as well. Either way, it's known for mainly being smoked on and chilled around with these days, so I thought our good old buddy George could be hitting it up and chilling out a little bit. And I thought I'd keep it pretty simple, nice and green.
Okay, sorry for the chewing. Why is it there?
And I thought that green aesthetic suited well with the money look as well. And I also played around with a little bit of an effect with the white gel pen later on and mixed it on the note while it was wet to create a bit of a smoky effect, which I thought was really great. Next we have old Honest Abe Lincoln, and with each note I tried to walk a balance between working thematically with the character that we had, sort of tying it in with the amount of money of the note if it felt relevant to the theme, and then, I don't know, maybe just making the aesthetic of the note fit with the amount of money as well. So I thought with old Honest Abe, he was quite the hero, and who is more heroic or honest than Captain America himself? And, you know, Abraham Lincoln is kind of a Captain America in his own way, so I thought, run with it. I don't know, just imagine the Captain America movie as if it was just with Abraham Lincoln instead. Done. Beautiful. Okay. I also thought thematically the $5 bill felt quite like the honest little note. It's a humble little go-getter. It's not ostentatious, but it's not the most meagre of notes. There's a lot you can do with $5, and there's a lot Captain Abraham America can do for you. Next, Alexander Hamilton, and I would be a fool if I did not make it an ode to Hamilton the musical. A little bit hard to do because it's a mix aesthetically on stage, but there is a style that they go for which is a real nice hip-hop edge, plus of course it's musical theatre, so I thought I'd try and create a note that had a real sort of pizzazz to it for the musical theatre stage aesthetic, but also a little bit of attitude and spark of hip-hop. So I thought a really nice gradient between the blue and pink, trying to mix in a sense of lighting for a stage presence, and after really mixing in those tones and going for something dramatic, I thought I'd finalise it by making the We the People a little more street. Now we reach the $20 note, good old Andrew Jackson, and $20 is where we start to get a little bit fancy. So this is where I thought I'd ham up that fanciness a bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, $10 can do a lot, but you can get a lot more with 20. You can get an item of clothing. In fact, you can get a whole outfit with $20 if you spend it right. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pimp out our $20 Andrew Jackson with a little bit of attitude. With a leopard print background, a fur coat to surround him, and a really nice modern hairstyle, some big hoop earrings, and of course, chewing and blowing on some. Now of course we're starting to get a little bit ostentatious, so big whack of solid gold around the edges, just so you know, we're starting to really mean money. Next we had Ulysses S. Grant on our $50 bill, but you know what, I thought we've been looking at a lot of old white men for too long, and though of course that does entail pretty much all of the founding fathers, I thought, you know what, we need to add a little bit of modernity here and a little bit of a nod as to where else America has gone and who has come along with it. So I've replaced Ulysses S. Grant with 50 Cent, because I thought, you know what, there's a bit of a story of the American dream and pop culture. Of course, we're hitting the $50 bill, so we're meaning some serious pop stardom here, so I figured I'd pick a cool pop star. At least he was a cool pop star back when I was in high school. I don't know if he's doing very much these days, but he had a song called Candy Shop, and that was really popular. I remember that. I'm getting old. Could look better, and it doesn't look entirely like 50 Cent when it's finished, but I think thematically it's perfect, because what is the American dream if it isn't turning cents into dollars? You get it? Because it's 50 Cent, and it's $50. And last but not least, we get to the $100 bill, the Benjamin Franklin himself. Now, I was going to go even more ostentatious with this, but you know what? I thought the $100 bill has to stand out. It has to be different. And all of the other bills I've done so far have a lot of colour, have a lot of style and attitude, but I thought, you know what? The $100 bill represents that none of the other notes really can represent quite as much as business. It's bloody business time with $100 bills, so I thought I'd really dive into that and get really dark and serious. I had a really deep, dark sort of money green to the background and laid in a brick-like texture, which is also, funnily enough, the shape of a dollar note. I thought I'd draw the dollar signs all over that, because then it would make it look look like it's lots of dollar bills, so that when you're holding the $100 note, it felt like you're holding lots of $1. On top of that, let's face it, if you're dealing with $100 notes, you're dealing with business or businessy people, you're getting serious, you're feeling fancy, and you probably can afford to wear a suit. So can Benjamin, and he looks a little bit like a secret agent, which, let's face it, if you're dealing with hungies, as we call them in Australia, you probably have a
What?
tooth headset as well, just like Benjamin Franklin did. So, just thought that's what he would be doing. I also thought I had to feel a bit more substantial, so I
Music! Oh. Your plug time is gone.
made the 100 number stand out quite a lot more, because if you're holding a $100 note, you have to feel like it's really substantial. And I don't think you can feel any more substantial than this business note right here. And just like that, in one video, I've turned substantial currency into what essentially looks like and could be valued as monopoly money, because I don't think you can use this legal tender anymore. But this is real people, sacrifice real money to make this art for you. Now, before the final reveal of all our beautiful notes right here, I just want to take a moment to thank once again the sponsor of this video, Wix. Like I said, I have actually...
Okay, and thanks to Jazza for this. I don't want to listen to the sponsor. Okay. Skipping a part.
If you're really into that sort of thing, but it really is flexible, and you can, like I said, work from many of the thousands of templates to build your website on, like you can see here, with a drag and drop interface that makes everything super easy. You can test how it looks on mobile and desktop. They take care of everything for you, from hosting to security to emails. You can have newsletter subscriptions, you can do e-commerce,
Wow.
sell products, you can ticket events.
Okay, let's just skip all of this. Okay, then.
Perhaps building freelance clients. There is no better way to do that than with Wix. You can get started for free today. Use their awesome and powerful website building tools and build your audience, get clients, or create something that you can share that shows your portfolio or your work. You don't have to spend a cent and you get really professional results. So go check it out once again. Links in the description, and a huge thank you to Wix for sponsoring this video. And without any further ado, we have the final reveal of each of our notes, starting off with boom, the $1 Washington, boom, the $5 Lincoln, boom, the $10 Hamilton, boom, the $20 Sassy Jackson, boom, the $50, and then last but not least, boom, the $100 Franklin. Now, I personally feel like each of these notes holds its own ground, tells its own story, and has its own feel about it that is true to the note that it is. Especially the $100 note, I feel like it really stands out above the rest, has that really crisp, clean, white edge, a much more serious business look to it compared to all the others. But I don't know, you tell me what you think in the comments down below. Tell me which your favorite is.
Okay, it's the end. And of course, this is an Anything channel. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and oh no, okay, sticking to that.